John used the phrase, the mind before thinking. Does that make sense? Could you imagine? Before thinking mind. It doesn't mean you're not having thought, but there's a place before thinking. It's like very simply, everybody sees this stick. You don't need to think to see this stick. You already see it. But then immediately mind comes in and says, I like that stick, I don't like that stick. If you look at it, if you look at this side directed at you or towards you, it's kind of funky. So you might see that, you're a little too far away probably in the back, and you say, they did a bad job on that stick. They didn't finish it well. But if you look at this side of the stick, you say, oh, what a beautiful stick, look at that. Look at that bark, the way it sits there. Or if you look at this, you look at those knots, it's amazing. So depending on your perspective, you add to the stick. So before thinking mind is actually very simple. We all already have it. We see, we hear, we smell, we taste, we experience. That's our direct life. But our thinking mind is so powerful and so habitual that we generally lose sight of the stick and we stay connected with our thoughts about the stick. So, in a sense, our life is a dream because we're stuck in the commentary on things rather than the thing itself. Before thinking mind. Whenever I hear that phrase, I hear Zen Master Bon Soeng then say, your before thinking mind, my before thinking mind, same mind. This whole universe is already one thing. But you begin to think, I begin to think, now our minds are separate and different. That's how war starts. I think one idea, you think another idea, and then we fight about it. And if we have bombs, we drop them. Because my idea is the best idea. Your idea is a shitty idea. That's how our minds work. And we create conflict and disharmony and suffering. That's human existence. So this radical teaching is to remember before thinking. Things just as they are. Again, in the Platform Sutra, the sixth patriarch said, the only difference between an enlightened person and an unenlightened person is that the enlightened person realizes it. We're all the same. We all have it. Your before thinking mind, my before thinking mind, same mind. Buddha's before thinking mind, your before thinking mind, same mind. You and Buddha are not separate. Only our thinking and feeling and attachment to it separates us.